Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome back to episode number 3 or 4. I can't remember which one we're on. Of the Van Ham Wham We're in Debt series. We are now in April. Actually, it would be episode 2 because we did start over, but that's okay. But welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing awesome, and I hope you're doing fantastic, because I am, as usual. All right, so we got a harvest, and then we've got lots and lots of trees to pick up and get going. So let's go. I hope you guys are doing well for real. Welcome back. It is Friday for me, and I am harvesting and loading this up. We're harvesting. Yeah, that's true. But it's Friday for me, and I'm recording this video for Monday. So when you guys see this, it will be Monday at midnight. Yeah. So what we'll do, like I said, is we'll just get the basic harvest done, and then we'll finish the rest of it off camera. And then we'll pick up some trees, and that's what we'll be doing for the rest of the episode, is making as much money as we can. So we're going to go, and we can't hire workers, remember. That's the deal as I drive on my crops. So, yeah, been cutting trees. I think we're at like 80 trees that I cut down, or 76 or 80. I should have just went another headland. Whoops. There we go. I did that all wrong. Oh, these are great series. I'm having a blast. And it's kind of cool because when I go off camera and I just kind of chill out and I kind of just zone out and just start cutting trees, it's really, really cathartic. And I'm super excited to stream on Saturday, which by the time you guys watch this, it'll be a couple of days later, to stream the 25 years of a life of Dairyman. I'm excited about that because that's my realistic series, and you guys know how I feel about that. So we're going to go, since we have trees in the way here, let's go an extra headland here. And then we'll just do this. Let's get it done quick and rock and roll, because it's a really tiny field. So we'll be able to do this rather quickly. It should fit most of the harvester, or most of the field in this one. And then we're going to go down. We should have just done a headland all the way around, so we don't go around a straw. Like I said, we're still playing somewhat realistic on this series, but it is nice to be able to. I couldn't believe, I literally started, and I just kind of put my head down and started cutting trees, and I played for about 45 minutes to an hour. Well, it was about 2 hours total, because we play 12-hour game days, and then we play 12-hour game days in the game, but it ends up being a real life 3 hours to play it. So I recorded for the hour for you guys, and then I just kind of played the first hour, got to finish that field up over there. So she's all fertilized, planted, cultivated, the whole 9 yards. We did a lot of it on camera, which was good. But I finished that off. Then I kind of just put my head down and started cutting trees and just kind of went with the flow. And literally, that last hour, it was literally like 75 or 80 trees, and they were everywhere. I was like, wow. So I think what we're going to do is load them up into the sawmill, let them build up, and then we'll go the last 10-15 minutes and just sell as much as we can so we can make money. I want to try to make money every episode, and I promised you guys that no matter how much I play off camera, I won't sell anything. That's reserved for on camera. So yeah, we're good. So what do you guys got going on your virtual farms? I've got pretty much, I saw that the map makers of this map put out a new map, so I'll be checking that out. Rainy Day or something like that it's called. So I will be checking that out for sure. And I think we're going to hit that tree. I guess we are. So that's one of the first things I got to do, is come over here and clear these trees out. And I also forgot, everybody, that we can't paint our roads on because it won't let us. Even though I have the free paint roads on, it won't let me. Won't let me because there's no money. You can't do something with no money, even though it doesn't cost you any. Even if you have a mod that says free, it still won't. It won't let you place anything. Won't let you do anything. Because I went on the internet, the old interweb, and I found this, it's a modded furniture factory that's supposed to be super fast. And it was. I looked it all up and everything, but it's free. But I came on to set it up off camera, and it wouldn't let me place it. So I guess we're stuck. We're stuck with what we got because you can't do nothing at this point until we get out of debt. And we got a long ways to go. We've made about, let's see, 963, about 100, and I think it was 153,000 that we made last time. I'm going to have to start writing it down to keep track of how much we make per episode. I guarantee you we'll make more than that because 5 trees that I sent down last time was 150,000. I have 76 trees on the ground right now. So that's a lot of money that we've got to get into that sawmill. And then I'll finish the field off camera, and then I'll cut a bunch more trees up, and we'll come back in May, harvest that one. And that's what we're going to start doing, is just kind of continuing and going. And next month after this month, our chickens will breed. We started with 1,000 chickens, I do believe. We'll check here in a second. It doesn't. 500 we started with. I'm sorry. So after this month, they will be 1,000 chickens, and then we'll start really. I already picked up the pallet that's. Well, no, I didn't, because I saved it beforehand. But because I have the liftable pallets, I'm able to pick up the pallets. But we got auto load anyways for that. We're gonna let like 500 or so pallets build up over there if we can, and then just take a whole load over, sell it, or because eventually what's going to happen is the chickens will start making a full load of pallet. 25,000 chickens in that pen, and the only reason I know this is from experience. I've used it. Remember, we did the Chicken Odyssey on this map. Remember, we had our farm over about right there, right straight ahead from there. We had 100,000 chickens, and each pen was giving me a full 24 or 30 pallets of eggs every day. So, yeah, I was making like $6 million a day just in eggs alone. There we go. Whoops. Raise it's not what I want. Raise the header up. And then we're just going to kind of park this over here right now. This can sit right here. We just got the harvest done. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. I want to get some of these trees. Well, actually, you know what? Let's move it over so we can zing through here with our little truck. All right. Let's tab over to the truck. All right. So you can see how many trees I've cut. Remember, we're going to the power lines, and our field is going to be right here. It's going to be a tiny one, but I may connect it with that one just to make it. But there'll be power lines in the way. But so maybe we'll see how much it ends up. And I gotta go through and pick up all these trees. But what I started doing, you'll see over here, I started putting them in piles. These are five trees each one, a full load. So there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 trees just right there in that pile. So I figured we could just go like that. But so we're gonna start doing that, and we're gonna go down and put them in the sawmill, and let's make some money. That's it. Let's see how much money we can make this last part of this episode. And then I won't do this every single time, because what I'm going to do is get it set up to where we're actually still farming and stuff. All right, here we go. She should take all of these exact, because I'm the one that put them in there. I slowed it down, but it's good. I like it because it's kind of easier. There you go. We'll shut it off so we can drive by the other ones. Let's go. And we'll make a few trips, and I think what we'll do, let's do like 3 trips, and then we'll pick up the straw. Then we'll come back and we'll do 3 trips, and then we'll fertilize. How's that sound? So that way we're doing both at the same time. So you guys don't have to watch. And what I'm trying to be conscious of lately is not doing too much of one thing. Kind of trying to do, like, normally if I'm, like, on my realistic series, y'all are going to be stuck watching what you watch, because I'm playing that one realistically. So I'm going to do that. I don't care how long it takes me to harvest. I don't care how long it takes me to pick up stuff. That series is for that. That's for the hardcore people. But you guys know that I've edited this truck, which is amazing. I have to move that trailer here. Get her out of the way. Just so that we can... There we go. And now we're going to see how much we get from this one load. I know it was $153,000. But, yeah. We're going to try to get 500,000 logs or planks in here. Is that... Whoops. I did that wrong. Fury did that wrong. I've been absolutely addicted to Transport Fever 2 lately. Oh, my gosh. I've been... You know, you get like 2 or 3 years into it, and you're like, oh, I learned so much. I want to try it again. And so you don't get... Oops. Oh, wrong one. This one. 25,000 per load. And then we're just going to let it... Let the wood chips and stuff sell and let the planks build right up right here. They should. And then eventually we're going to come down here and probably just delete those trees there. These palm trees. And that'll be our quarry right here. We'll smooth it all out. We'll level it all out. We'll make it so that we get our quarry, and then we'll bring our trailer down and just load up 150,000 at a time of lime. But what I was doing was using it to like kind of clear out a little bit. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and making the first episode, well, episode 1A, go nuts. Loving it, loving it, loving it, because you guys like these challenge videos a lot, and so do I. So, and as you can see, now we drive through here and we don't get any lag at all. It was those 4 mods. And it's funny because when you rewatch the video and then, you know, good friends of yours tell you, hey, when you were going by that roller, it was that roller too, I do believe. So, I figured that out afterwards, but you guys were, probably many of you were screaming at me during the thing. But see, I slowed it down so it's not like... It's a little bit like we're using auto load, so it's not like realistic at all. And then when it gets full, like it's close to being full like this, see how it stops? Then you have to hit it individual. Put the logs in there individual. See that? And I think I have it off. It'll let me know. Yep. Okay. Number 2. That's 10 trees that we just took. Look at how nice that looks. Super stable, super cool. Super awesome. It's a nice little truck. But I slowed it down. I edited it. I changed a lot of stuff. So that's why, you know, don't ask me for the link to this. You can find this off King's Mods, this actual truck and trailer that's auto load. But you won't have the edits that I have on it. That's for sure. That's for sure. Just about 13 minutes in, and we are rocking and rolling. And we're going to... Now, our money will go down a little bit because we're selling the wood chips every hour, and we're selling the bark mulch. But we're not selling the logs. We're going to do that with big truck. This thing on level, like... I also, one last tweak I did. I tweaked the brakes so they stop quicker. Let me make sure that I have that set up. Yep. Bark wood chips, and they're... So we have 17,000 planks in here already. That's pretty cool. Look at that, how fast it goes. Yep, we got to get to 500,000. There's 2 little baby ones up there. Because you guys know we made 100. They sell for 3,000 a piece, I do believe, per 1,000. Planks. Yeah, 37.90, almost 4,000 per 1,000. Isn't that crazy? Why aren't these spawning? Let's see, planks, storing. Am I in the way over? This truck might be in the way. This truck might be in the way. No, they spawn right there. Okay, your boy Fury's got to wake up a little bit. Let's see, we'll go right over here to see. It should tell us somewhere in here. Yeah, 58,000 planks, only 450,000 liters left. So 2 loads gives us 60,000. So and we get a 500,000, we're going to make, like, my guess, if you times it by 3.7, it'll be pretty close to 1.5 million. Pretty close. And that's what I'm talking about. And that's just off that little chunk right there. All these trees I cut was just literally off that little chunk. So it's absolutely crazy. And then let's take one more load, come back, unload the harvester, get the straw, and then we'll come back and get 3 more loads. And then what we'll do is the last, like I said, 15 or 20 minutes that we have, we'll sell them all. That's crazy. You can see how many trees I've got on the ground. Loving it. And like I said, it's just, I'm having a blast having the 2 or 3 different play styles because it actually gives me a break a little bit too. Not gonna lie, it gives me a chance to, like, come on, stretch my legs, like on our crazy challenge series. It gives me a chance to come on and kind of stretch my legs and do little things once in a while differently, like big equipment, auto load, things like that. You know, like Missy B's, like thing like that I normally don't use. There, got it. And it gives me a chance. But then I have my realistic series for all of you hardcore people, and it's great. And I've got it set up perfectly to where I can play a little bit off camera, which gives me my time to be just relaxed and, like, veg out and chill out and just kind of, as my granddaughter says, chillax, whatever that means. I think it's chill and relax together. But it gives me that chance, you know. And everything's going perfectly as far as that goes. You guys are starting to tune in. They're longer series, but the Crazy Challenge series, every time, like once we finish this, we'll go on to another Crazy Challenge. I noticed that Omatana's map dropped, which is 4 fields. That's crazy. Can you imagine harvesting those big fields? About it. Here's some planks. There's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 44, 45, 48. $48,000 just sitting there. It's like, we're in the money. And I'm not even selling fertilizer on this map. There we go. And now go down and grab our straw for our fertilizer. Now we can't sell the fertilizer because we didn't put a sell point down, remember? Because it messed up everything. So how much fertilizer do we have still? Because I might just sell the straw outright, which I can't sell the fertilizer until I get under negative numbers. 206,000 liters. I don't think we need fertilizer right now. And remember, like I said, we've set it up to where we're going to have literally a harvest to do pretty much every day. We're going to get this field done, which means then we have 4 fields. And then we get the 5th field done, and we literally can harvest every single day. And that way we'll have straw every day. So we're just going to sell the straw. Be done with it. There, we'll take him and shut him down for a little bit. And grab our tractor and our trailer. And get this, the chickens fed. And the straw picked up, the straw sold. And then we'll come back and do 3 more loads. And that's what we'll do. We'll keep alternating. We'll go between logging and everything else. Park him there. And where is my tractor? My tractor here. Let's go grab Miss CB's. Actually, we'll grab this first. Get it out of there. I don't know why I went around the corner and I never. I think because when I was seeding this, it was dark and it was late for me. It was like 2:00 in the morning, so I seeded that. Just going around the corners like that is crazy. I should have touched him up, and I kept thinking to myself, I got to go touch him up, and I never did. I just went around the corners, and some of it missed. Crazy. So how many planks do we have now? We have 91,000 planks with 3 loads. So let's see, 6 would be 200,000. 9 would be, yeah, we're gonna have probably close to 500,000 today. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. This goes right into the chicken pens as well. Won't take us only a couple minutes to pick up all this straw with Missy B's little wagon there. But we'll get to sell it, which is good. Oh, that's right. You have to be in the harbor. No, you don't. I was going to say, you don't have to be. But I love how fast this unloads. 30,000 liters of sorghum. And that lasted our chickens. We put 30,000 in last time. And it's still... We put 35,000. We used 3,000 for 500 chickens. That's what I'm saying. This will now last. Oh, actually, it tells me. Yearly food, 30,000. We have enough in there right now for a year. So once this 60,000 goes in, we have enough feed for those 500 chickens. And then we'll keep track of that. So we can figure out that 500 chickens is 30. 1,000 chickens is 60. 24 more thousand. I think we're going to need about 200,000 liters to get a year with our 25,000 chickens. So, and that's just a rough estimate guess, but as you can see, yeah, they don't eat much. And then we've getting, and if you noticed, that was just a guess too when I made that field. We got 35 off that one and 29 off this one, so real close guesswork by Fury to get that one just about the same size as this one right here. And then this one here will be pretty close to the size that we just did. So it's like, you get 5 fields and each one gives you 30,000. Now you've got your 150,000 for the year. You got enough chicken feed to last a year for 25,000 chickens. Don't want to drive on my crops, but I have no choice. I put this too close. This empties super fast, too. So, there we go. So, let's go back in here. Yearly food, 30,000. We had 62. So, if we only had 500 chickens in there, we'd have enough for 2 years worth of feed in there. We could just set them and forget them and then just come sell eggs at 500 chickens. So, for those of you who have asked me in the past, what animal makes you the most money? By far, chickens. They don't produce manure and slurry like cows and pigs, but the amount of money that you're going to make from eggs and the little tiny bit of food that they use is astronomically different. Like if you get 500 cows, you start getting up into the chunk food. Like, for example, when I had 5,000 cows, I was using 1.4 million liters of TMR every single day, every single in-game month. So you think about that. But with that, I was also making, money-wise, I was making right around about between $90,000 and $100,000 a day in milk sales. Yeah, we're going to test this hit marker on these things. Nope. And then I was taking and producing the, why are we not, am I not down? Oh, there we go. There we go. So with that 5,000 cows, I was producing about almost 1 million liters of slurry and almost 1 million, well, it's about 500,000 liters of manure every single day. And I just made fertilizer, regular fertilizer with it, and I was selling it. I was making $1 million a day just from that, $1 million a day from the, well, about, it was more closer to about 500,000 liters of milk sales. So all in all, I was making about $3 million a day from cows. But I constantly found myself having to be mowing. And like when you have to have 1.5 million liters of product every single month, regardless, it's crazy. Now, when I had my chickens, 25,000, well, I had 100,000 chickens. I was making about $7 million a day in egg sales, and all you have to feed them is sorghum, wheat, or barley, and that's it. You don't have to worry about selling the manure. Don't worry about selling. And then if you think about cows, as much as I love them, if you think about cows, you got to buy more equipment. You've got to buy a milk tanker and things like that. So, yeah, it's quite a bit more expensive. But cows, literally, with the amount of mods that we have, literally give you free fertilizer. You could either go completely green, and I could have, with fields this small, having, I'd say even 500 cows, I could definitely fertilize all of my fields, because you only fertilize them twice. They're only 4 acres. So you could go with maybe a tank and a half with slurry or manure, and then bing, come back, do it again, and you're done. So that's the only thing. With chickens and stuff, you still have to. But as I proved on this map before, chickens make you so much money that you can literally buy anything you want. And if you watch, by the time we're done with this series, we're going to have $200 million that we're out of debt, that we're completely had to make in order to get out, and then start buying stuff. And then I want to pick a spot on this map to legitimately build a farm and legitimately set up, what we need to do. I'm going to save another extreme part of it. I'm not going to go anymore. I'm just going to keep the one chicken pen on this map just because we got enough. But once we get out of debt, that's my little baby goal that I made for myself is I want to, there, now we can go sell this. And you know what? That holds 1 million liters. So why don't we put let's sell it. Let's sell it. Be done with it. And it's done. I was going to put it in there, and then when we had 1 million liters, we could sell it. You're still only going to make about $20,000. You don't make much off straw. I could put it in the manure, and it would just continue to make fertilizer, but we have no way to sell it. And when you have 200,000 liters already, this would make you 450,000. You would have almost 1 million liters of fertilizer. It's no sense. You can make it every day. But yeah, that's what I want to do and get it all set up. I want to get our quarry set up down here, so we're all set up with that. I want to get, that sort of thing. I think, I've been racking my brain about another series when we get done with this one, but we're a long ways away from that yet. We don't want to plan too far ahead. We want to try to concentrate on getting our first series done and go from there. So, man, this map has always played smooth for me. It was just those mods. There we go. Let's see what we get. Hey, 15,000 free dollars. That's our first 15,000. So now we're done with this. Let's go grab 3 more loads and bring them down. Keep loading that up. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. And if we get to 500,000 planks in there, we'll stop and we'll start selling them. If not, we'll keep going. Then we'll do 3 more loads, and then we'll come and fertilize. Then we'll do 3 more loads, and then we'll come and lime. And if we haven't, then we just have to work just approaching the 30-minute mark now. So we want to make sure. But I'm thinking of doing an extreme challenge of, cutting down every tree. Because I really dig in this little baby auto load. It's only 6 meters. You get like 4 or 5 pieces, 6 pieces from a tree. But the other little secret I learned, everybody, is when you're harvesting your trees, make sure you go into your settings and turn your auto harvester cutter off. So what it'll do is it'll feed the tree out, and then it'll stop. And for those of you who don't know where that is right in the second little gearbox. You come down here, and it is... Where is it? Is it this one or is it this one? No, it's not that one. It's this one. One of them says wood harvesting right here, where it says wood harvester automatic cutting. Just turn that off, and then the tree stops. Then it all, everybody loves FDR logging mods and things like that. So it acts like that, and it really stacks them pretty nice in a nice, pretty little pile. So it's pretty cool. I learned that actually the other day. But I hope you guys are going to, enjoy the series. We got a long ways to go. But like I said, we just made $15,000 from something that was completely free that we have no use for. We would have made $450,000 off it if we were selling our fertilizer. But what happened is when I put that thing down to sell the fertilizer, it changes everything. But I could have put it down and, I should have thought ahead. I should have thought ahead because I was trying to plan on having it auto sell. And now that we're selling it like that, and I'm not going to go through and restart, not restart, but in order to add something like that, you have to take the money out, put some money back in, buy it, and then put the money back where it was, and that's not fair. We'll just do it the way we're doing it, and we'll keep it this way. Some of these, I think I've squeezed 6 trees in here. Yep, because I knocked that one off. Okay. And then we're going to go this side. Pick that one up. Boom. And then we'll turn that back off and go back to the other side. Here we go. Let's go back down with 3 trees. Let's go. Let's go. And see if we can get at least, because we're close to 100,000 liter. We got 91,000 in there now. This should put us at 120,000, which is about $500,000. Pretty close. It's awesome. And that's why I said we're going to keep cutting our trees and get closer to the sawmill. So eventually, I'm really just running it ding, 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 because we're not going to have to do too many, This is a beautiful map. But this is my second go-around on it, so I want to get this goal done for you guys. So, well, it's actually for Van Ham, because I was telling him, and, sending healing prayers to him and Big A and all those guys that have been sick lately. Your boy Fury loves you guys. But Van Ham's never seen it before, so funny that he uses my videos to fall asleep, but that's okay. There we go. That'll give... There we go. I should have wrote down how much we started with. I'm going to start doing that, guys, because let's jump this a little bit here. We're selling bark mulch and wood chips in between here, and I don't know how much we're making. I mean, we can go and look on the thing because we didn't. Let's see, what do we got here? We got to find the right here. It should say sold products of 12, which I did, but harvest income 15. That was off of the thing. So 15 and 12 is what we'll add to it. Yesterday, you see, 141,000 we made yesterday. Yep, and then we were 196 million in debt. See that? But now the zeros are, there's just one, and that's production costs, as you can see for April. Now we've changed it, and we've stopped playing the game. So I always try to show that because a lot of people out there cheat. And what I mean by that is there is a lot of content creators out there that have been caught, that they turn the HUD off and they say things like, oh, well, this is how I'm playing and this is how much money I made, and oh, let's go to the store and buy this and buy this. And you think to yourself while you're watching them, how do they make that kind of money? And then you catch them by catching their screen when they do it, and you go, holy cow, they're adding money into taking money out, which is fine. They play how they play, I play how I want to play, and that's it. But I try to show it to show legitimacy. That's why I always show that, and I always tell everybody what we're doing and what we're not doing. And there we go. And here we go. Let's go for our fourth load of the day of logs. This is why I'm going to do it. This is going to be really kind of a tiny field, but it'll be all right. It'll still make us some money, and it'll give us the fourth harvest. And down you go, and off you go, and let's go. Let's go. And we'll come back, grab those 2 loads, and I've got to get those trees cut, but I'll do that off camera. And then the next time we come back, we will be harvesting that field straight ahead and plowing in our next field so that we can get that plowed in. I'll still have trees off camera, so I don't mind having an episode every third or fourth episode of me just cutting trees, because it is very cathartic and it's very relaxing. And I think I would find myself kind of falling asleep trying to talk to you guys. I use it to relax is what I do. Because usually when I'm, recording for you guys or streaming, I sit up, I talk into the mic, I pay attention to what I got going on. But when I'm just playing, I get super relaxed. There we go, 133,000. All right, let's go get another load. We just got to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And pushing and pushing. And keep moving and doing it and doing it and doing it well. That's what we got to do. We just got to keep telling ourselves, the next load, the next load, the next load. But I always, always, always make a point to tell you guys what I'm working on, what I'm doing. I show you. I always try to do some sort of flyover every third or fourth episode just to show you how big thing. I was doing that on my time lapses too. I was doing you guys like a flyover so you can see. But now that we have the auto load, we can go ahead and start cutting some of these birch trees down and getting rid of them. I don't think it'll fit 5 because these are perfect trees. These are off the Platinum Experience or Platinum Expansion Pack. I always call it Experience. It's because Jimi Hendrix Experience. You know how that is. Number 4, that's just 20 trees put in there. For those of you also that love your, let's say, just cheaty mods or just use your factories in general, the upgradable factories is one of the best mods. It's my second favorite mod of all time, right behind Terraform. And I know that a lot of people can't stand Terraform and they don't understand how it works, and it is tricky to get used to it. But I'm telling you, once you get used to it, it's Now I want to show you there. See how that worked? When you get a log, I set this up. When you get a log that's like weird like that, it doesn't affect the rest of them. You see how this one is sticking up a little bit, but it didn't affect the rest of the load. I did that on purpose because what I did is I set it up in the XML files that the next tree goes on top of the other one. It doesn't matter the way, like if you guys ever use the auto load, the Fleagle timber runner, and you get it in there and it goes all wonky and then it just loads all wonky and you can't get no trees in there. That's because what they've got, it's loading in the same position over and over and over again. So I set it up to where it loads the next log on top of the next one on top of the next one. That way there's you don't leak, even when that one sits in there wrong, the next one on top of it doesn't mess up. And you get this nice perfect load every single time. That just reminds me, that's a nice screenshot right there. But I love this too. Turn, and then it slows you down. Love it. Love it. One more load, and then we can go fertilize. And I think, yeah, we'll because at 42 meters, it won't take that long. So we'll fertilize that field, and then we'll come down and we'll start selling. I want to leave we're at 38 minutes now. I want to try to leave us at least 15, 20. If we can sell what we got in there, then we'll be good. 936, yeah, about 160,000. We can keep track now. We'll get our number, and it'll tell us our number, and then we'll go over it at the end. So let's get this load up here. And you know what? Going with this thing now that goes 65 miles an hour, it really doesn't take long to get a load. It doesn't. And now you guys aren't watching me struggle with the loads. Now, granted, that's legitimate, and there are people out there that are using that. I mean, you watch Big A's, and he can load those things like no tomorrow. I get frustrated with them because they get all wonky, and see how nice that puts it in a pile? That's crazy, isn't it? You auto-load it, and then you load it back off into a pile. Like you get 5 trees. This thing fits exactly 5 of these trees here. You see how it knocked it down? Love that. Look at that. See how it's up top? Now watch what it does. It's going to knock it down, see? That's how you do it. I'll turn that back off, and there we go. We just put our 40th tree in there. Just like that. This is how we do it. All right. I think if we left 15 minutes, I think we can load up quite a bit in 15 minutes. So I'm going to go for about another 5 minutes or so. Yeah, about 5 minutes. Should we continue picking up trees, or should we not? Because, you know, then again, what I may do next time, and this is just like a work because I'm learning this as I go, how it works and how everything works, because I've only done one in debt challenge off camera, and that was the $100 million debt challenge on Piney Acres. But I did it off camera, so it was easier for me to just do what I needed to do. Here, you're kind of under scrutiny, so you got to kind of do it legit. Oh, this is going to give us 200,000 liters. Really? Huh. That's weird. I don't know why that's sticking up there like that, but we're going to fix that. There. That's weird. I've never seen that before. $235,000. All right, so let's go spread some fertilizer on there, and then we'll come back down and start selling some stuff. But what I may do is next time when I'm playing off camera, which will be this weekend, to get set up, because Monday's video, because you guys, I explained to you before, I'll explain it one last time how it's going to work. Whatever map I'm streaming out of the two, the other map that we play on, which is Kuravara, Kuh, Kuravara. That's going to get, like, if we're streaming Kuravara Saturday, which is tomorrow for me, for you guys, when you watch this, it'll be the day before. When I'm streaming that one, then this series gets 2 episodes. When I stream this one live, the other one gets 2 episodes. So what I think what I'm going to do is getting set up to where, whoa, nope. Get out. There. Let's get this thing. I might not have enough time to get that fertilized. Because it took me longer than I thought. But anyways, yeah, that way it gives me a chance to play off camera, get everything all set up. But what I may do next time is when I cut down 5 trees, run them down. Cut down 5 trees, run them down, then turn the factory on. Then we could do legitimate, like, farm work and stuff out on camera. Might do that. But it's, like I said, it's a work. We're learning it as we go. So. And actually, which one is which? Forgot. I think the Kubota is lime. Nope, solid fertilizer is Mark's. Mark Thor's. Oh, and you know what? We should have enough in here. See, a tank full of fertilizer is going to last me 2 fields. Isn't that crazy? Yep, we'll get him set up. We'll go 2 more minutes, and then we'll tab down. And then I'll finish that off camera. But then I'll cut the rest of those down, get rid of the stumps. Load. I think I'm going to try that. I'm going to load all of these just into the factory, but shut the factory off. Then when you guys come back to see me, I'll turn the factory on. That way we're ready to go. If I can actually fill it, I might be able to. I don't know how much it's going to fit, because if you look at what we have in the factory now, we had 237,000 planks. And I didn't even budget at level 10. That's crazy. This is how we do it. There we go. Let's get a little wider here. This is why I love Mark Thor's little machine here. Doesn't use much. Covers 42 meters at a time. This is for the big farmers out there who love the big fields. This is good. Stop him so he doesn't have to drive on that. See, like 2 passes. That's what I figured. Real close to 2 passes. Oops. Yep, but 2.5, and that's it. That's why it's quick. And then the lime is the same width. There we go. All right, so now we're at the point where we're going to stop this, head down, and start getting our auto load going. Let's, I think it's this. Right? What was it to open the thingy? I forgot. Open cover net. There we go. We should be able to go right down the line here. Right? Oh, X. There we go. It's so fast. And then it'll pop those pallets right back out again. We go right down the line. There's 16,000 already. Might not take as long. I didn't take a wide enough turn, but with auto load, I guess it doesn't really matter. Nice. Here's 36. Let's get a little wider this time. That way we can just drive right up the middle. Load me up, baby. Load me. Load me. Will this load backwards? Oh, it does. Nice. All right. All right, pop me out some new ones, guys. Come on. We only got 67,000 in here. We had almost 200. We have over 200,000 in there. We got to go. See, this is the easiest way to do it. You get them all like that. Oops. Go back down here. Oh, this one loads them fast when you do it this way. There's 100,000 liters. That's crazy how much is in here. That's nuts. Wonder if I could just leave the trailer like in the middle. Yeah. 132,000 liters. That's nuts, isn't it? I'm gonna try something. Get that like in the middle there. Almost. Get out there. We're almost there. We're going to go a little bit longer than the hour, so I got to leave 20 minutes. Oh, I'm hitting that. Still working, though. Yeah, we're going to go a little bit longer. Ooh, you can leave it there. Getting close, guys. I think it was 236, to be honest with you. Oh, no, I got I got a little bit of time left. I still got 11 minutes. I thought I was almost over the hour. Jeez. Just give it all to me. Just give it. Just give it. It's okay. We ain't playing. I want it all. How much is this? This is crazy. No, last row. Should be. No, I think I had 232 in here. This thing loads super fast, too. I mean, we just literally loaded up in about 10 minutes. We literally loaded up 220,000. That's awesome. Actually loads really quick. Is that it? Nope. That's it. So what did we bring down? 6 loads? 3, and then 3. I don't remember, 6 or 9 loads, whatever it was, but it gave us a lot of logs. Here we go. That should be it now. Yep. All right. Let's see. All right, guys. And then we can go back and finish fertilize. I forgot we still had like 9 minutes. I don't know why. It only took us about 9 minutes to do all that because we started at 40. So 51. All right. Here we go. This is the big reveal. 252,000 liters. Here we go. We're in the money. We're in the money. And it sells it fast. $970,000 we just made. So total we have made. Where is the total button here? Okay, so go down here. 999,015. So 1,500,033. $1 million. Yep, we're at 198 now. See that? So we've made basically 1.2 million so far. And we still got all those trees to pick up down there. But let's go. Should be one. Then he'll go to the other one. And then we shut it down. But let me get him over here. Look at that. $1 million in an hour. So if I was doing this off camera and I was playing 12 hours, where am I? Where am I? What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm fertilizing. There we go. Go there. $1 million an hour, and I play for 12-hour game days. That's $12 million a day. You know, I mean, it's in the grand scheme of things. When you've got $200 million, you're in debt. $24 million doesn't seem like a lot, but when you put $24 million in there 4 days in a row, and now you've got your $100 million. That's what I'm saying. We did it. We hit the 100,000 chickens in 30 episodes last time. So you guys are going to see that we're not playing around. And the only reason that it's not more money now so far is because I'm selling only on camera. All those logs that are in there now would have already been sold. They've been already in the machine. They would have been gone. And it's great because it took me about 10 minutes to load up all those pallets. So that's a good thing to know next time. So next time we'll have even more in there. And I'm going to try at 100 would we have 238,000 is what we had, right? I'm going to try to double that next time and get 500,000 liters in there. All right, let's go grab our lime. And we'll do a headland around, and then we can lime it. That field has now been harvested, straw picked up, and fertilized already. And we'll get her limed, and in the next 6 minutes, we might be able to get her limed and fertilized again, and I'm going to leave this right here because we're going to be coming right back for it the second time. The only reason I have to do it twice like that is because our seeder doesn't have a fertilizer on it. It's only got a seeder. And then we have to cultivate it. So we've got to lime it, fertilize it again, cultivate it, and then seed it. We're done for the day. But, yep, 1.98, 1.99 is 1 million. And, yep, 1,360-something thousand. So that's good. 1.3 million we've made in 2 episodes. And that's not even counting if I would have sold fertilizer. I'd have had another 200 or 300. I mean, and here's the kicker, guys. On this map, planks sell for that much, wood chips sell for more. So if we were using the Brux, we'd have had 18,000 million left. But I wanted one series where I didn't use the Brux. I always use it, and I always use the Trex. But the Trex, the only reason I don't like it is because the Trex doesn't count how many trees you do. The Brux does. Oh, it's up front. It's up front. There we go. Let's go. So we did it. And if we can make $1 million an episode, we'll make $1 million an episode. We knew we were going to be on this a while, but I'm going to be making more than that. So I'm going to get more and more efficient. And I think what I've decided to do is next episode for you guys, which will be Wednesday. It'll be a Wednesday. I'm going to put out Kuravara on Monday. This on Wednesday, Kuravara on Friday, and then we'll stream this one live. We're going to get all those trees already loaded up into the machine for you guys, and then just start it. And we're going to try to up it, just at least if it's a little bit more than what we do every single time. There we go. About here. Turn this on, get them over a little bit more. I could have... If I use less than 20%, I could have literally just left the lime in there. There we go. As you can see, because we get free lime. We get free lime. We don't have free fertilizer. Yeah, yes, we do, from our straw. So we have free lime and free fertilizer. We don't have free seeds. That's the only thing I didn't put in here. So hopefully we get, what we need to do. And we got about 2.5 minutes left, and we did it. So 232, I got to get at least... I'm going to try to get double than that in the machine next time. Then when you guys come back, we do it all over, rinse and repeat that field. And then hopefully I start getting some serious eggs with 1,000 chickens, because by the time you guys come back in May, we will have 1,000 chickens. And then we'll start making some money. But that's why I've been doing that stuff off camera, because I don't want you guys to, especially on my challenge series, I don't want you to have to sit and watch me cut down every tree. And like I stated earlier, the realistic series, I don't care at that point. That's my series for me and for my hardcore fans that want to watch super realistic. That's not for everybody. That takes a special breed of a person to watch that series, because it's rough watching people harvest it 3-4 miles an hour. But we've got tiny fields, so it won't take that long. But yeah, there we go. We take this back, and we will wrap it up. That's perfect. So we got the field harvested. We got her straw picked up. We got fertilized once, lime once, and we got 232,000 liters of logs sold, of planks sold. It was a really good episode as far as getting stuff done. It was really good. So on that note, as I drive back here, I'll say my goodbyes, and we'll wrap it up. So please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Please, please, please enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you are watching this. And remember, I love you all. And that's it. Just remember, we're going to keep grinding. So 1.3 million we made this episode, 153,000 the last episode, for a total of 1.5 million dollars we have made in 2 episodes. And on that, guys, on that note, I will catch you all on the live stream Saturday, which for you guys will be 2 days ago.